But now you obviously have your own song coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And the great question that typically I don't just read the question off because we get little papers here that can help us with interviews to make sure we cover all our bases. But I actually love this question. What inspired you to create Build the Bitch? Because I think that there's a greater meaning behind it.
Yeah, so like growing up, like I used to like get bullied and stuff, like how I look like, and yeah, so I've always wanted like to be a singer, an artist, and it's always been my dream since I was like little. And for my first song, I think I wanted like my first song to have like a good meaning to it, and to help like a lot of people just to be like more confident about themselves. And I want the song to be meaningful. And yeah, so I thought about like something that can help people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
feel confident and accepting of themselves.
Well, and young kids need to hear that too. I mean, obviously a huge demographic on TikTok trend very young. And for you to share that story of you being bullied and being self-conscious about who you are, the way that you look like, I can't imagine how many people actually help. I could have used that when I was a kid because I was the same way, very self-conscious. And these kids now too, with social media and Instagram and Twitter and the false expectations that people set.
It's ruthless.
I can't even imagine what it must be like to be like a 13-year-old girl right now in this world, because half the time you're scrolling through TikTok and you're like, how old is this girl that just popped up onto my feed? And can you imagine having the pressure to show up to school every single day looking your best, worrying about if you're going to end up in the background of an Instagram story? I mean, back when I was in high school, phones didn't fucking exist. We didn't even have flip phones yet.
I'm kind of grateful for that. Like, I can't imagine going through school now with like, having to compare numbers, in school. Oh, man.
I was pulling up in gym shorts and like a dirty white T-shirt. Now, there's a reason why I never talked to girls, for sure. But what is the gossip right now? I would love to have like a 14-year-old kid, like one of our cousins. You got a cousin that's that age or something like that? Yeah. Come on the podcast. Tell me what it's like to be in high school right now.
Wow.
Like, what do people talk about in the locker room? What are people talking about in the hallways? How are you being judged? Do you get made fun of if you're not posting a Snapchat story every single day, or if you're not following back on Instagram?
It's like crazy to think.
Can you imagine the dynamic of that? What it's probably doing to kids nowadays? Fuck that.